Okay. I have a story.
Yay.
So,
okay.
Mom is in town visiting for the holidays. And I was planning on taking her to the show, but she was like, I'm really tired. Go with your husband. I will stay at home with the baby. And I'm like, well, that sounds great.
Wow.
It is called Whose Holiday? And it is starring this woman who is so freaking funny. Her name is Veronica Garza, and I'll totally send you her Instagram.
Okay.
And it's at a little tiny theater in Chicago called Theater Wit. It is the story of Cindy Lou Who as an adult.
Uh-oh.
But, like, life goes bad for Cindy Lou Who.
Well.
Like, she is an alcoholic.
God.
Is having a party and no one's showing up. She has
not even the Grinch? What the fuck?
Well, there's some stories with the Grinch. And
oh, no.
She is an estranged kid and she goes to jail. And, you know, it's like,
Jesus.
It's a one-woman show. I think
you
would. She breaks into song and I'm like, is that us? And
yes.
It's so funny and she's so impressive. And if you were, I think it's only during the holiday season here, but if you were to ever visit during the holiday season, I would make you come with me because
oh God, I love that.
It was really, really funny. The humor was funny. She was wacky. And I'll send you her Instagram because I feel like you could probably find clips and giggle at it. It's so funny.
Wait, when did you go to this?
Last night.
Oh my God, that's when I was at our comedy show thing.
Well, you talk about your comedy.
Well,
that hit the whole country.
I mean, it was just, this was Mary, like this person. We saw Lucy Darling, who's a comedy magician. And it's hard to describe. I feel like she's like a character that's like kind of like 1920s. Ooh. But like fancy.
A flapper.
And she's like drinking like on stage. She's like, honey, I take my drink with ice on the rocks. And you're like, what? But I thought there was going to be a lot more magic. Like I was expecting magician and it was more comedy.
Okay.
She did do a crazy trick with people's rings.
What?
Like she literally was like, who was wearing rings? And like she did like a little whatever monologue about rings and then was like, oh, you have an aura ring. Can I borrow that? Oh, who else has a ring? Who's got like a weird ring? Oh, you've got a ring. She took 3 rings from 3 random people.
Is this Lord of the Rings plot?
She had, I wish, she had them all interconnected.
Wow.
Like where they were, and she would like hold it up and those like, they're like hanging from each other.
How'd she do that?
I don't know, Bridge. And then she unhooked them and she made one of the people come up and be the person to unhook the final one. So she's like, you know, in case people think I'm like, whatever, doing a trick or something like that, I'm going to have you like pull it and you got it. And she literally got it. She's like, and everyone was like, whoa.
I love that.
So that was cool.
I think magic's making a comeback because we hate reality. Am I right?
Magic. And then I was like, I really want our niece, Jenny, who got a magic kit for Christmas to now go on this path of just becoming a famous magician.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I mean, I don't know.
A great sparkly cape.
Oh, I love that.
Sequins?
She could be her assistant. I don't know why. I don't know.
So fun.
That'd be so cute. I'm just thinking sequins. Yeah. So, listen, support the arts. All right.
Sisters who've seen it. We are the sisters who've seen it. Sisters, shooby-dooby-doo-wop, sisters, shooby-dooby-doo-wop, sisters, sisters who've seen it.
Hello.
Hello there.
Welcome back, listeners.
Welcome back.
It's not Happy New Year yet.
I was going to say,
I mean, we could say it because it's New Year's Eve.
Happy. Or no, the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Hey. You guys partying or what's the vibe this year?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm still on the fence of what I want to do personally because I don't have to go to school that week. So I'm like,
Sounds magical.
I know. Anyway, welcome back, listeners. I hope y'all are having a good time. We're going to introduce ourselves so you know who's wishing you a Happy New Year's Eve. It's us.
It's us. Who are we?
So, we are the Sisters Who've Seen It, the podcast where two sisters who are not movie critics look back on some of our favorites throughout the years through a psychological, ethical, and familial lens. I'm Katie.
I'm Bridget.
And Scuba Steve! What a guy.
Katie, what are we watching?
Oh my god, this is from 1999.
Ooh.
1999. Adam Sandler's Big Daddy.
Boom.
Why was he a Big Daddy? Just cause. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Seems I think like the term daddy in 1999 is not the term daddy.
Different.
2025.
Very
I don't
different.
think they could have predicted that.
Oh boy, howdy.
Let's talk about synopsis. You, me, you.
I think it's
me.
I think it's you.
Me. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do a little like history real quick.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler started his kind of like acting career SNL like 17 years old.
Crazy.
And we're talking like 1991. He was in some movies before then, but he left SNL from 1991 to 1995. And after he left, he started to do movies. Billy Madison was the one that like blew him up. Happy Gilmore came next. So he was like a life cartoon.
Yeah.
Then after that, he did The Wedding Singer. So now we're like, okay, we're kind of taking him serious.
Yeah.
But then after that, he did The Waterboy.
Okay.
And basically, like, every movie he did just kept making more and more money. And it was this, like, phenomenon of, like, whatever this guy touches is gold. And that's why he could always, like, bring his friends into all these movies. So Big Daddy came out, and Big Daddy is apparently one of, like, the highest grossing Adam Sandler movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I know. And he's got, like, all these other crazy freaking movies. But, like, that was like, after that, he's done like a lot of other different movies, but that one definitely like it just exploded. Okay, so let's talk about Big Daddy and let's talk about our one synopsis here.
Let's talk about it. You got a sentence?
I got a sentence. Hold on. So, wow. Okay. 32-year-old Sonny Koufax, who's Adam Sandler, has spent his whole life avoiding responsibility. But when his girlfriend dumps him for an older man, he's got to find a way to prove he's ready to grow up. In a desperate last-ditch effort, Sonny adopts a 5-year-old child named Julian, who's Cole and Dylan Sprouse, to impress her. She's not impressed, and he can't return the kid. Uh-oh for Sonny.
What? Wait. Okay, whoever wrote that was having a good time. I'll tell you that.
It sounds like Adam Sandler wrote that.
Yeah, what?
Okay. His like ragtag crew is in here, okay? And Rob Schneider. We
Steve
have
Buscemi.
Alan Covert and Peter Dante. Those were like the two gay guy lawyers who are in a lot of his films. Jon Stewart rolls up in this one.
He looks like a babe. I'll tell you that.
Steve Buscemi is always making a little cameo.
I literally fucking love Steve.
We had Leslie Mann, who is whatever. Joey Lauren Adams, who was like his like love interest in it. The Sprouse brothers. Who else? I feel like there were some other little cameos. I think that's all I can think of now. But basically, like they said, Adam, named Sonny, is a total slacker. But he's a slacker because he got his foot run over by a cab and got $200,000 in a lawsuit, so then he didn't have to work. And I think in 1999, that's probably like equivalent to like us getting $1 million payout. It's probably.
Pretty
and
awesome.
So with inflation. So I feel like, and he's a toll booth worker, but works like, I don't know, 1 or 2 days a week. And so he kind of is just doing nothing and is like living in the college days, but I guess went to law school and just like never took his, LSATs. And
I have questions about that.
A lot of his friends seem to be like a lot of his friends are lawyers and they all live in the city. He has the most unbelievable apartment in the entire universe, New York City. I've never seen so much space in my life. It's literally all Brooklyn. It's his apartment. It's the coolest apartment I've ever. It's like Peter Pan land.
Yeah.
And he lives with Jon Stewart, who is dating Leslie Mann, and he just makes jokes about her working at Hooters and her big boobs, which in 1999 really cracks me up because her boobs are so small.
She's got normal boobs.
She's like totally small, normal boobs.
Like, what are you trying to say? Yeah.
And then he is dating Christy Swanson, who was his, like, you know, love interest, and she's sick of him, and everybody's sick of his, like, whatever. Cole and Dylan Sprouse, who are so cute. They're supposed to be like a 5-year-old. I mean, talk about the cutest little freaking kids ever.
Little and sweet.
Roll up to the door, and someone's like, hey, this kid's for you. I don't think that's how that works, Katie.
Feel like the police would be involved.
Yeah,
but
and they're like,
what do I
hey,
know?
this kid is, I don't know, supposed to be here. The mom's not around, and you're the father. And then Adam Sandler's like, what? And he reads it, and it's kind of funny because he could just tell Leslie Mann right away, and he, like, keeps it a secret. He's like, hey, Jon Stewart, do you have a love child? And he's like, no, I don't know anyone from Buffalo, and I don't know, this is all made up, but I'm going on a work trip. You want me to come back? He's like, nah, I'll just totally hold this child. And, like, hangs out with the kid. It's weird. And then as time goes on, he's like, okay, I think I'll just adopt the kid. And then as time goes on, he's like, just kidding, now I won't adopt a kid. And then as time goes on, he's like, now I'm going to be a really great dad. And so it's like on the verge of being a very serious movie with heavy themes, but somehow gets away with it by being, like, light and funny. Yeah. I don't know how it did it. I actually think that was, like, its true success is, like, how did you make me not get mad you're, like, a terrible dad? But I didn't. I actually, like, loved him.
I know.
I was funny.
I was ready to be mad, and then at the end I was like, oh, I'm not mad.
I think a part of me thought, well, like, he did nothing wrong, and the kid just rolls up and he's trying to be nice. Because he's like, I don't want the kid to be in, like, foster care or an orphanage. And I was like, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, I don't know if I'm 20-something and I'm, like, a slacker and a kid rolls up, am I just taking a kid right away? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That's the plot. There's love interest. That's boring. And then, because Adam Sandler always gets, like, women that are too hot for him.
Oh my God, does he?
But I really liked him in this. I thought this movie somewhat held up and was funny. And I don't know. What do you think?
I laughed and I cried. Not gonna lie. Got a little emotional. Okay, if a little kid's crying, I might cry with them. So
talk about, like, good kid actors.
I know. Can we give the Oscar out to them, please?
Is amazing.
Damn.
They were so good.
So good. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. I had seen this movie before. I didn't really remember a lot of the details. I feel like most people are like, yeah, it's Adam Sandler with a kid, and it's quirks and silly, but, like, there is plot, and that's why that's why I think it holds up, is because it could have been a whole movie about him being, like, a man-child raising an actual child and not being good at it. But that's not what they do, because he does at one point have this moment where he's like, uh-oh, I gotta step my shit up.
He's like, I made the smelly kid in class? The
smelly kid, okay.
He's like, oh no.
That was rude but real, you know? So
he's like, yeah, you have the smelly kid. He's like, oh damn.
Yeah. So, and he also wasn't ever, like, mean to the kid. Not, like, directly. He just was, like, stupid.
Yeah.
So that also helped. But wow, I mean, Adam Sandler and the law school, so he, like, went to a law school, and then, like, I mean, we saw Legally Blonde. Okay, this is not a cakewalk rolling up at law school.
I object.
I object. You mean to tell me this man with, like, no motivation or anything, like, got through all that and did well, but then didn't take the LSAT or the bar exam?
I guess.
But he didn't take the LSATs. Okay.
I mean, he could have got a 3,000 like Al Woods.
Probably. Yeah, he studied for 1 hour and then got that. Also, I know someone in real life who got their foot run over by a cab. It was actually a bus.
Did they sue?
And they got money. And they got enough money to pay off all their student loans. Which is a lot, people.
How was their foot?
It's fine. It's like, I don't know.
That's horrifying.
Yeah. Right on the Rutgers campus. Oof. Are you rah-rah? So, oof. I know. I just was like, oh, wow, that's like a real life thing. So, believable.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jon Stewart dating Leslie Mann. That's a choice.
Again, all these women were too hot for these men, but here we are.
Yeah, that was very much a thing in the 90s. I feel like Adam Sandler probably still does that in his movies. Probably. I'm trying to think, what was his last movie he did? Did you see the Uncut Gems?
Yeah, I didn't see Uncut Gems.
I didn't either. I hear it's really good, though.
I hear it's really good. And he's done other kind of like little indie things here and there. Like all his parent movies is a thing. And
The Grown-Ups?
The Grown-Ups.
Oh, yeah.
Like Grown-Ups
those
3.
are his friend vacation movies, I'm convinced.
Funny People. Zohan.
Oh.
I mean, Spanglish. Like, he has just this... He's just done, like, a gazillion movies.
Yeah. He is a good actor, though. Like, he is
a really good actor.
Yeah, like, I don't know. You could tell he knew how to act. It wasn't just like, oh, this is a comedian, like, trying to do a serious role. But, we kick it off with a surprise party, and he ruins the surprise. And...
Oh, my God.
That's the worst ever. Surprise parties are stressful.
Are people still doing surprise parties in 2025?
I don't know, because then I'm like worried about people's hearts, and I'm like, what about the heart attacks? I don't know. Sorry.
What?
That got dark. I don't know.
What? Well, I'm thinking like in terms of trending and like young people. Like, do young people do surprise parties?
I don't know.
Surprises are fun, but also, do you know if that's what the person wants? It's kind of hard.
I did recently actually go to a coworker's 50th surprise party. Now that we say that, and they were very surprised, and I had a moment where I was like, okay, are we in good health? Everyone, how are we feeling? What's the vibe? Do we all...
That is so funny. You're afraid people are going to have heart attacks?
Yeah, it's scary. Everybody's yelling at you and the lights get turned on. I don't know, Bridge. I don't know about it.
Wow, I never thought about that.
I think we need to just consider these factors. Also, this is so funny that this is like a topic in the movie, because Mom recently has been like going through like home movies, and she's like, look at this home movie of my surprise birthday party.
No
and I was
way.
Like, whoa. Yeah, she didn't have the like surprise part on video, but it was like right after that, then somebody starts Blair Witch style filming on the camcorder. And most of that tape was just people singing karaoke songs. And I was like, why did we film this? This is so weird.
I have to watch that.
Yeah, I'm surprised she hasn't showed you, because she
showed me her as a kid, and it was wild. It was like the 1950s.
Crazy. Yeah,
1950s, 60s. You're seeing our like aunts and uncles as like little children. It's crazy.
She's like, there we are, just playing in the creek, and no one's watching us. And I was like, Jesus, this is not safe.
And everybody had like 9 kids.
Yeah.
And then did you see the one where she said her one neighbor, they had 7 girls and their 8th kid was a boy?
Yeah.
And she was like, it was the biggest event of the entire block was that she finally got a boy. I was
Jesus
like,
Christ.
This is communist China. What?
This is good for real.
But here we are. And she was cracking up at it. I'm like, oh my God. And then seeing her as a little bit bae. Oh my God.
Oh my God. She was so cute. A little bit bae.
Okay, back to the movie.
Sorry. So we have a surprise party, and Adam Sandler ruins it, and it's for Jon Stewart, who's his roommate. And then you're just kind of like, okay, they're having a party, but he's also leaving the next day.
Jon Stewart was in this film for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But it was like a main character. How do you do that?
Pretty much a cameo. I don't know. I also was like, why is he gone for my sense of time in this movie was lost, because I kind of felt like he was with this kid for like 6 months. And then at one point...
No, it's like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, somebody at one point is like, it's been 6 weeks. It was like, 6 weeks?
6 weeks.
What are you talking about? That's crazy. I feel like it's been years.
Also, I gotta say, I think Adam Sandler invented the Montessori method.
Okay, well, the gentle parenting.
He basically was like, do whatever you want, independent play, your choice on clothes. Mm-hmm. And then the kid's like, I want to go to school. And he's like, see? You just you just let them do their thing. And I was just laughing really hard. I'm like, maybe Adam Sandler invented the Montessori method.
Perhaps. I mean...
It could happen.
a little ahead of its time. But yeah, so we do get introduced to the kid pretty quickly. It's literally the next fucking day. Jon Stewart's gone, and it's like a teenage boy drops the little kid whose name is Julian off.
And he came all the way from Buffalo? That's like an 8-hour drive. What's happening?
Yeah, and I was like, is this kid... I immediately was like sad, because I'm like, wait, why did your mom like kick you out? Are you sad about saying bye to your mom? And like, we don't hear much about the mom.
I will say I hated that. I hated that he never was like, where's my mom? Where's my mom?
Which is absolutely what a kid would be like. Kid would be like, why am I here? Can you call my mom?
I will say there was a part of me that's like, my child is 3, but I think when she's 5, I want to watch this again. I don't know if a 5-year-old would act the way they said a 5-year-old would act. Some parts, yes, but like, wouldn't the 5-year-old be like more sad about their mom?
That's what I was expecting. And
yeah.
I don't know. But then they do drop at one point later in the movie. They're like, yeah, so his mom died. She's dead. There is no mom. And he knew she was dying.
And then are we ever going to tell the boy?
Yeah, I was like,
this
what
is
do you
awful.
mean he knew? Where's the therapist? This sucks. Yeah, it's really... Yeah, here's my line. This movie's gonna make me cry. And you know, Bridget, she's got little Scuba Steve. He's got his little personal toy. Does your daughter have a personal toy that's like, this is my toy? This is what I have.
She has like 800.
Oh.
and it changes all the time. But did you know that was a personal story in Adam Sandler's life?
Was it like he had that as a kid? It was
either him or his father or somebody he knew. And like somebody dressed up as the stuffed animal to get the kid to do stuff. And I'm like, that's brilliant.
Brilliant. Truly.
It's like you're the smelly kid and Scuba Steve has to roll up to get you in the fucking bath.
It's like, you gotta wash. Scuba Steve says I was like, this is a production. Yeah, it was so freaking cute, man. His little Scuba Steve, and he's like, can I have a nightlight? Because I'm a child and I don't know what's happening. And then he's like, yeah, just stay here and we're going to get McDonald's and it's all good. And I don't know. They kind of like he's like, I'll hang on to the kid. He does say he's going to take him to the social services. Yes. Like initially, but they're closed like the first day or something. So that's why they like start to hang out and spend time together.
Yes.
And again, it's just a lot of like him being like, hey, so like, what do you like to do for fun, kid? And the kid's like, I'm 5. And he's like, well, I like to stand in the park and watch rollerbladers fall on the ground. You're like a child. Like a child. This is why we get along so well.
And she goes, and the one teacher that's like, and little Tommy came in to show his rollerblades and Julian threw a stick and laughed at him, and the kid is like a cast. I'm like, oh my god, this is so funny.
Actions have consequences, okay? Especially for impressionable children. Yeah, and like, I don't even know. They do the peeing on the side of a building.
Oh my god, like, and I did read, they were like, the kids never peed. It was just water. Okay. I'm like, it would be way funnier as a kid to be like, I peed with Adam Sandler when I was 5.
But I guess that's like illegal, maybe, because it's I
think so.
Yeah.
They peed like everywhere.
There was a lot of pee and bodily
If I had a little boy, I understand just being like, just go pee there. Just go pee by the tree.
I think that's what they do.
I'd be like, just go pee. I don't know what to tell you. All right?
But Bridget, if you did that, kind of like Adam Sandler's parenting methods, then he might just pee wherever, like in this movie.
The plant in school.
Like he pees in the plant in school. Exactly.
Although, let me tell you something. If you're 5 and someone says, listen, do you even like the name Julian? What do you want your name to be? Do you think you'd come up with something as cool as Fwankenstein?
Fwankenstein! Oh my god, and he had a little wisp, and it was really, really
Our sister Mary had a little
Mary. I know, I was like, this kid needs school, this kid needs speech therapy, this kid needs a counselor. We gotta get these things on the menu, Adam Sandler.
I gotta say, yep.
Oh my god. Yeah, and I just, again, there's a lot of like, he wets the bed, and then Adam Sandler just keeps putting newspapers on anything that's wet. It like gets a newspaper.
It gives him a slingshot, and then he kills a bunch of pigeons on the roof.
Oh God,
which was funny.
Oh no!
And he's like, "Come inside, come inside."
Yeah.
Adam Sandler does what I think the truth is, and I think that's probably why this movie holds up. As you know, Katie, actors play themselves.
They do.
I think he's actually a good dad.
Yeah,
because
I think so.
Now that his daughters are in real life are old enough and they're like involved in things, and you hear interviews of them, like I bet he's probably like a really fun dad because he's like silly and you know, he kind of has his own way of creating inside jokes, and I think that's what the kid really liked.
Yeah. His wife, his real life wife, is also in this movie. She's the waitress
one
at
of the waiters
bar.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
And he's like, "Oh man, yeah, let's hang." I mean, I'm like, kids hanging out in a bar. Unfortunately, that's just not that uncommon.
Baby in a bar.
It's totally fine. But there is a subplot where he's like, "Okay, I decided I'm gonna hang with this kid. Jon Stewart went to China. No one knows how long he's gonna be gone. It's fine. I'm going to blow off social services because they told me he'd have to go in a foster home." Or not a foster home.
Angels
He'd have to
in
go.
the Outfield taught us.
We
unless you're
learn.
getting the most incredible foster
the pigeon
parent,
lady.
it's
the
terrible.
Pigeon lady. Yeah. Unless Danny Glover is letting you hang out at the baseball stadium.
Or you're
not a
seeing
good
angels
time.
in the outfield. It's not fun.
Unless, you know, exactly. So he's like, "Okay, you're gonna come with me and we're gonna go see my girlfriend because it's been, I don't know how long it's been, but I haven't seen her in a while. And in the beginning of the movie, she told me I was like a loser, but didn't break up with me," which confused me, Katie, not Adam Sandler, I think.
But he does come off in the beginning schlubby. Like, she wakes up late and she's like, "Did you turn the alarm off?" And he's like, Yeah. And she's like, "You're the worst." I thought it was weird, though, that she picked an old man. Like, that's where Adam Sandler was definitely writing the plot, because that woman would have just gotten an actual hot guy.
Right.
Because we didn't think her personality was bad. She said a normal thing, like, "Why'd you turn off the alarm? I'm late."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, sorry. I'm a slacker."
He's like, all you care about is your career. I'm like, yeah, good thing.
Yeah,
somebody around here has to.
We can't all get run over by cabs, okay?
There was one thing in this movie that I'm a little like, I don't know. Some of the way the women characters are like,
I know, I hate it.
Like, it wasn't great. It was like 90s where it's like, "Oh, we're gonna make jokes about your boobs." And
like that was it. The whole movie.
Yeah,
that
was
movie.
All of Leslie Mann's character. They keep making fun of her boobs, or he does, I should say. And then, like, his girlfriend, she cheats on him, but it's with a weird, like, grandpa man, which I laughed, but I was confused and had questions all about it.
You know what I miss, though, about, like, 90s movies? I knew so many lines from this movie.
Oh, really?
And just with, like, too much internet now, I can't, like, remember movie quotes. But this was during an era where, like, you quoted the movie a lot.
I mean, Billy Madison, I could quote, I would say, like, more than half of that movie.
A lot.
Probably.
And certain lines in this movie, I was laughing.
Well, the one line the old guy says, he goes, "You know, you remind me of my oldest grandson." And he was like, "Ugh."
He goes, "Ew, enjoy with this man with his old skin above you and his loose balls." I feel like we used to say that in, like, middle school.
Saggy balls, yeah. Not good. And then even the love interest that he meets, or he, like, starts to date, and I don't know her name. What the heck was her name? Did I write it down? No.
Layla.
And Layla's Leslie Mann's sister, and I'm like, this is okay, fine. He even, to her, is like, all you care about is your job, and, like, why can't you care about me and my problems? And I'm like, she went in a whole monologue about how she has to, like, be independent, and, like, nobody else is gonna support, like, what are you talking about, Adam Sandler? And then they're like, see, she's a jerk for choosing herself. And I was like, wrong. That's actually the wrong message, because pretty sure Adam Sandler does that the whole movie, but fine.
The good qualities his character gets is the couple, like, his buddies that are gay, and their one friend that's like, "This is so weird. Now they're, like, gay and they kiss all the time." And it didn't age well. I was like, over the top, being like,
yeah.
you're homophobic. But Adam Sandler was like, who cares? Like, what do you care about it? It doesn't matter. Like, who cares? And so he had these little, like, anytime he pissed me off, he would make it up. Or, like, you know, he would somehow try to make the kid feel better. Or, like, I don't know. And, I don't know. I just kind of, like, was like, wow, I didn't hate him.
He even put on, even though it was the Rangers game and they were in some shootout, something, and this only happens every 10 years, and Julian wanted to watch his video, Bridge. What'd you think of this video?
Song. The kangaroo song!
The kangaroo song!
I remember that. I remember him screaming, and I remember thinking, like, I understand that. Like, when a kid is so passionate, you know?
But see, I feel like, I don't know, when we were kids, I can remember some really weird children's media that I watched that was not too far off from this weird kangaroo man. And I'm like, is there stuff like that now for kids? I feel like everything's so much more polished now. Where's the creepy kid videos, you know? Where's the shit they're going to think about at night and be scared?
It's not the kangaroo song.
It's not that. That was kind of a scary costume, I thought.
Having the social service be the, like, quote-unquote villain of this movie
that
was also like, kind of interesting. Because it's like, this guy is like, oh, great, you're just going to, like, take the kid because you're the father? Like, okay, this is great. He's like, moving on. And then he's like, oh, just kidding, now you're coming in? Okay, well, I'll have to put him in an orphanage. And then when Adam Sandler's like, oh, no, I'll just take him. And he's like, okay, let's just pretend we didn't have this meeting. I'm like, I don't feel like that happened. I
also feel like you have to, like,
protocol?
Sign a paper at the minimum that proves who you are. Like, I don't think you could just be like,
where are these kids' documents? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, where's his health insurance?
Does he have his birth certificate?
Anybody?
That kid just had a backpack of his life.
It's literally, he had Scuba Steve and a videotape of a kangaroo. And that's all. That's all he had. I don't even think he had clothes. Oh my god. So, but there is definitely bonding. They go trick-or-tweeting. And he's the kangaroo! And that was a cute costume. Not gonna lie.
He knocks on a door, and he's like, hey, we got a first-time trick-or-treater! And, by the way, he doesn't know that. I'm just saying, he doesn't know that. But
true.
The guy is like, no, go away. And then he breaks into the guy's house and forces him to give over his watch and stuff.
He did.
I was like,
he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a vibe. How'd you get in the house?
Well,
Adam Sandler?
Don't worry about it, Bridge, because he gave him not candy. And if I was Julian, I'd be like, can we just go to the next house? There's definitely candy next door, Adam Sandler, but okay. Yeah, and it's just, it's just they're bonding. And then, this is the part where he's like, all right, you're going to decide whatever you want, kid, Even though that's not the definition of parenting at all, parenting is where I should be making healthy, smart, responsible decisions. I'm going to not do that.
That kid's going to get anxiety.
Do that. Yeah.
That kid's going to have a lot of anxiety.
He's eating whatever he wants. He's doing whatever he wants. He doesn't have a nap schedule. He doesn't go to school, which I was like, again, is that something social services should have been like, okay, so where is he enrolled?
Right when I was thinking in my head, this kid's got to be in school.
Yeah.
Then the kid's like, I want to go to school. I was like, okay, thank God. Because I also thought, Adam Sandler's going to get sick of this. This is fun to hang out all the time because he can't ever be alone with a woman, you know? And I'm like, this is going to get old real quick. And so I like when they chose to introduce school.
Yeah.
I thought it was done pretty well.
Yeah, oh my God. And he's like, I'm scared. And he does the little, like, these glasses make you invisible so you don't have to be scared. And, I feel like it's cute for a movie, but maybe let's not do that in real life, everybody. But
tell us why, as a professional.
What? Because then you're just saying, like, you don't have to face anything, but it's like, but you do have to face something. Also, being invisible is not real, except in Harry Potter.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
That's just what I think. But he has a good time at school and he makes a bunch of friends. And then Adam Sandler kind of flips and he's like, are these kids? I gotta check these kids out. Make sure he's like, making good friends. Yeah, he's like talking about drugs. Like the kids are like, huh? kids. They're like, what's alcohol? And he's like, that's the right answer, kid. Good job. I'm like, wow. This
and he goes, have you heard of rum?
Life.
And he's like, Rumpelstiltskin?
Rumpelstiltskin. He goes, that's right. That's him.
So good.
Oh my God. Yeah, and then kudos to this teacher because, yeah, I thought this was going to be another moment where I was like, please don't make fun of this older woman teacher who's coming from a place of caring about your child. Please handle this responsibly, Adam Sandler. And he does, because he's like, I don't want my kid to be the smelly kid. And she's like, kids don't want to like be around him because he's like, tripping kids with sticks and he's peeing everywhere and he's kind of stinky. So like, that's a little strange. And I don't know. I'm not going to ask why it's happening, but like, you got to get that together. And she's like,
get on top of that.
Also, this is school and we do schoolwork. And Bridge, they put on, I want to see this play that they do. I want this to be mashed with Broadway's Hamilton and have like a kid version of Hamilton with 5-year-olds on Broadway.
Oh man.
I want that so badly. Because this was so cute.
I'm Benjamin Fwankenstein.
Benjamin Fwankenstein. I was like, so cute. And I'm John Hancock. I could go sign it. Me too. I was like, oh, so cute. It did remind me of Kindergarten Cop because they do a similar little play. Arnold would be proud of them.
My mommy says my daddy's a real sex machine.
Yeah, and I don't know. That's Scuba Steve. Okay, Scuba Steve the doll has, in theory, a Scuba Steve dad named Scuba Sam, and that's who Adam Sandler dresses up as to be like, you have to take a bath, because he can't himself say that, I guess.
Adam Sandler's a little bit of a magician, maybe because we got it on our mind, but how does he like sneak out of the house, put on scuba gear, and roll up to the door? How does he do that?
I do think he was having the Rob Schneider character, which we didn't really talk about much. I feel like he was like a babysitter a lot of the time, where he's just like, he's here too, and you guys are gonna sit together on the couch and don't ask questions. And his character was just like a delivery man of
I'll tell you this.
something.
If you're going to be best friends with anyone random, delivery guy's great. Who rolls up to your door and is like, I think it was a prank for chocolate cake. Do you want some?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're like, fuck, yeah, I do.
Yes, I do.
Honestly, I'd be friends with Steve Buscemi from this movie too, because I fucking loved him so much. I know he was such a random character, but when they get to the courtroom scene and he's just in there talking, I was dying. I'm like, thank God you're fucking here. But basically the jig is up, Bridge, because social services is like, hi, so you're actually Adam Sandler.
Yeah. They're like, what's going on here?
You're not Jon Stewart.
Yeah,
and the guy goes, this is the actual definition of kidnapping. And I was like, shit, he's right. He's got you there. There's no getting around it. And they take Julian away. That's where I cried.
Yeah.
Because I was so sad. And Adam Sandler's character is like, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Because kids always think it's all their fault. Everything in life they think is their fault. Even though they're little children, it's never their fault. And oh my God, I was so emotional.
I agree. I mean, I agree, but I was like, he's gonna have to get him back, or Jon Stewart. And then the thing that's kind of sad about it is like, he doesn't even get him back. He just becomes like kind of a fun uncle.
He does. I like that though.
That was personally necessary. He was definitely not ready to
it was
actually
probably the most realistic part of the movie. Yeah, but he does do a whole court case where he's like, I'm gonna sue or I'm gonna sue for custody or all this stuff. And then it's kind of because he's like got all these lawyer friends. This is where he's like, we're all going to be lawyers together, including myself, even though I'm not a lawyer. And they're like, huh? And then Jon Stewart rolls in and he's like, I'm here too. I'm also the dad. But don't worry about that.
And the kid, they're like, where were you born? Toronto? And the kid's like, or Buffalo. And the kid's like, no, Toronto. And in that moment, Jon Stewart's like, I totally had sex with some lady in Toronto. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, is this still like a thing, you think? Like, how common do we think this Big Daddy situation is? Not the Adam Sandler adopting, but like,
I just don't know
5-year-olds
that woman would
showing
remember where that guy was, let alone lived, let alone address.
True.
That's movie magic.
Yeah. You know what's the cool thing about being a woman? That can't happen to us.
Thank God.
So I'm just saying.
Thank God. And I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things that's like the woman didn't have the kid and was like, ha ha, ha, here's your kid. She was legit dying. You were never going to be involved.
Yeah.
She got cancer and was dying. So I'm like, talk about a weird circumstance, you know?
This is like so fucking sad for this little kid. Like, again, therapy. Okay, everybody get it together. But instead, all they do is bring up billions of different characters from the movie to talk about how Adam Sandler's a great dad. And then he goes on the stand and he's like, I love him. I want to raise him. Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, you're like going to go to jail. And he goes, wait, before you send me to jail. He goes, let my dad, who's also a lawyer. I'm like, how many lawyers are in this goddamn?
So many lawyers.
It's like Elle Woods' graduating class.
Elle Woods
like,
busts through the door.
Yeah, she's like, hold on. I'm here too.
Based on his hair gel, he's absolutely the best father choice.
And his dad cross-examines him or whatever we call it. And then Adam Sandler's like, hey, Dad, I'm going to do some psychology on you. And I love you. And I know being a dad is scary, but I love you. And I was like, what? And then somehow that worked. I don't know. And then the judge in the end is like, okay, this is cuckoo. We got to, this is Judge Judy level. Like, we got to reel it in. And she's like, you know, and you are gonna probably go to jail. Sorry. So that's just where we're at. And then Jon Stewart's like, I'm not suing him. And I was like, wait, why didn't we start with that?
Where were you? Again, Jon Stewart's
here
like,
the whole time.
Hold on, I have one more minute of acting and go. Here we go.
Go. Give me my paycheck. Yeah. Oh, and then little Julian is like at the court and he like runs up and he's like, I want you to be my dad. Oh, so beautiful but sad. But then he doesn't go with him. He goes with his real dad, which I like kind of really loved.
And Jon Stewart was way more of a put together adult that definitely. We want raising a child.
Def. Yeah, and then I don't know. We didn't talk at all about the love story, but it's like...
It's boring. I'm like, stupid. Who cares? Call it a day, right?
And they, at the end of the movie, Adam Sandler and his like girlfriend lady have a baby. I was like, uh-oh. We're ready for that already? I don't know, guys.
In a bar.
Felt like
there's a baby in a bar.
Passed. I can't do math in this movie.
There's a baby in a bar.
2 babies in one bar, and it was Hooters.
Also, is he ever going to work, or is he just going to be the stay-at-home dad? Because, by the way, I would watch that movie now. Is Stay-at-Home Big Daddy.
The Stay-at-Home Big Daddy? Oh,
yeah.
That could be a sequel.
I'm ready for it, Adam Sandler. Calling it now. Stay-at-Home Big Daddy.
If anyone's going to make it, it's going to be him, you know?
And they're off to college.
Okay.
The Sprouse brothers. They're off to college. What is their name? Spruce, whatever.
Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
And they're off to college.
Oh my God.
He's so stressed out because he doesn't know what to do because he is like finally has all this time to himself. And so, yeah, like it'd be really freaking cute.
Okay, but I don't want the wife to die from an illness. And I don't want the kids to cry. And I do want Scuba Steve and Steve Buscemi separately, but together to be there. So as long as we got that, I'm my butt's in the seat at the theater. Okay. Wow. Well, Bridge, what do you think? Would you watch or don't watch?
Totally watch it. It's funny.
Yeah, watch it. I think it's funny.
You?
I would watch it. You know, it's a little emotional. So.
Yeah, but it's Adam Sandler, so like, don't take it serious.
It is. Well, Bridge, I have the next pick, and the next pick is our first movie in the new year.
Let's go.
If you're like me, which you are a little bit, and I also just referenced this, you were like, we're children. It's sad when kids are parentless, and dare I say, an orphan. And, well, Bridge...
It's a hard knock life!
You can bet your bottom dollar the sun's gonna come out tomorrow in the new year because we're watching...
We're doing Annie.
Wow.
Wowie.
Sun'll come out tomorrow. I'm so fucking excited. I love Annie. Do you love Annie?
Yeah.
Do you love it or you love it? Okay.
Are you kidding me?
I had to check.
With Carol Burnett?
And Tim Curry's here too. Don't forget him.
God.
And whoever else these people are. Is that
Daddy
Warbucks?
Warbucks? Literal.
Okay.
Warbucks.
We went from Big Daddy to Daddy Warbucks. I didn't do that on purpose. I don't think so.
Here's the deal.
Bridget.
If a child was dropped off on your footstep because you forgot that you carried it for 9 months and gave birth to it,
Jesus
and
Christ.
somehow it came back to you,
okay,
I would help you in whatever way possible to get you to McDonald's breakfast before 11.
Thank
now
you.
10:30 a.m.
Yeah.
I would dress up as Scuba Steve's dad. I would play the kangaroo song.
Oh, God.
I would help make sure they weren't the smelly kid. Anything you needed, I'd be there. All right?
Thank you. I don't feel like I'd have the same parenting problems that Adam Sandler did. I think I'm a little more competent with the children.
I agree.
But thank you so much. And Bridge, if your daughter is like, Mom, all this children programming that I'm watching is fine, but where's the weird stuff? Like how Aunt Katie used to watch and tell me about in secret behind your back. And I'd be like, something to watch, Bridge. And I'd give you this kangaroo video. And I don't know, maybe she'd love it so much she'd want to dress up as it for Halloween. And
boom. Love
I'd
it.
help make the costume. Okay.
Love it.
And listeners, if you also think that, sometimes parenting, I'm not a parent, but parenting is hard. That is a hard job.
Oof. Amen.
I do think most people can probably be a little bit better than Adam Sandler was in the beginning, and then he kind of got it together.
Correct.
But it's tough, so give yourself some grace, all you parents out there. And if you think that these little Sprouses deserve some Oscars, some kid Oscars.
Totally.
Why didn't they get them? Also, I want a kid version of Hamilton on Broadway with 5-year-olds. Thank you. Just putting it out there in the universe for the new year.
Love that.
And if you think that Adam Sandler, man, he's got some good movies that are still pretty funny. Okay, so Billy Madison, are you fucking kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
It's my absolute favorite. Miss Lippy, stop. Yes, if you think all that, you should write us a review.
Woo!
We love reviews. We love written reviews. You can review us on Apple Podcasts, along with some other podcasting apps. And we also have a website, sisterswhoseenit.com. On our website, you can request a movie. So there's a form you can fill out. Your request goes on a list. And we look at the list every now and then. And we will do it eventually. And Bridge, what else can they do on our website?
Give us money.
Woo!
Buy merchandise.
Woo!
All those people that got you gifts and you're like, oh, it's late. ... Don't worry. Just buy it now. Won't be late.
Yeah, it's up there. Don't worry. It'll be there for
and
you.
Just say,
yes.
Happy New Year, New Year gift. I love you. There you go.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yes. So check all that out, listeners. And we hope to hear from you. All right. Well, we'll see you all next week for Annie. It's Annie. Or what's it?
Annie's here.
We got Annie.
We got Annie.
Take a sip every time they say Annie. Woof. See you
that's a lot of
tomorrow.
sips.
I
Can't wait. See you
bet you about
then.
$1. See you then.
Bye-bye, you big daddies.
But
Bye,
bye-bye.
Frankenstein. I love you.
Oh, bye,
Bye-bye.
Frankenstein.
I love you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Sisters Who've Seen It. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Check out our website at sisterswhoseenit.com, where you can email us, request movies to be reviewed, and keep up to date with all things sisters. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See you next week.